Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude. Welcome to another Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. This one against RocketsGameCorner Mac. You might know him because his girlfriend does the artwork for Shady Penguin. So if the only way you know him is because of the works of his girlfriend, well, you should probably get to know him. He's a really nice guy, really cool guy, got a great channel. Check out his link, that'll be in the description. If you could please leave a like, always shooting for 200 likes. I know you're going, Steve, you told me we were doing lower tier, and I know we are. I'm in the process of building some RU and NU and UU teams so I can actually throw together some cohesive units as opposed to, I want to use this stuff. But don't fret, I'm not going to have to, I'm not going to be like all super UU, super NU. I have a lot of ideas I'm trying to get together a Trick Room team, one of those involves artillery, so we're going to have a lot of stuff going on. I'm just going to hold out for that. I'm going to try to get battles while I can and go as much as I can with this OU team. I actually have another OU team that's in the works. It's going to involve a Mega that's probably not even OU, but it's going to be great. So I lead with Conkeldurr as I have come accustomed to. He leads with Weevil. He goes into Clefable. Doesn't want to take a fighting type move, and I actually don't want him to. I don't want him to go ahead and hit me with like a fake out Ice Punch comment, or I don't want him really to fake me out. And I figured if he goes into Clefable and I go into my Skarmory, that could be safe as well. And that second matchup happened, so I'm okay with that. He's got to switch out, but unfortunately for him, I've got the Whirlwind in. He goes into Tristan Taylor. That's that little duck quack quack at a Trace 30. I don't care about that because he's about to get Whirlwinded out faster than Mach 5. That's how fast. But Mega Sharpedo, we could have a Sharknado on our hands. I actually predicted him to protect, but I was going to Whirlwind anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and Whirlwind. Actually, he does that too, I guess. He's like, fuck it, I'm just going to get that stuff off. He's like, I'm not going to get anything going. He's going to Whirlwind me. I might as well get some damage off. But the Skirmer now is shuffling things around. He is a pro shuffler. Get that man a deck of cards, and he will shuffle the hell out of them. I promise you that. And he's going against Tristan, who dueled once in his Yu-Gi-Oh career, and he won. So, I mean, come on. Let's be honest here. He's going against an undefeated pro. Lola the Bunny. Guys, that's a Space Jam reference. I hope you understand how, the significance of that and how much I enjoy that. He knocks off my leftovers. I Whirlwind out one more time. I should have gone for a Brave Bird there, I do believe. But he ends up going back into Sharpedo, so a lot of stuff on his team has taken some damage. I'm okay with that, but I want to hold on to Skarmory. I go into Conkeldurr. I figure he's going to want to crunch me. That's the one I chose because he did it last time. So I guess, go for that. Crunch isn't going to do that much to me. He's going to get a speed boost. That doesn't really make a difference because I have Mach Punch, and that's how that's going to go. He protects. I thought for a long time maybe he won't protect, so if he doesn't, I'll go for a Drain Punch. Or I figured he would protect, so I went for a Drain Punch anyway, kind of to make him think maybe I don't have Mach Punch on this. So he does go into Clefable, which he has to go into. He can't stay in, and I just Drain Punch away. That does about 25%, which I'll take. I get lefties first, or not lefties first. I get my Drain Punch back first. I don't get lefties first, which kind of almost confused me during the game. I go, oh yeah, I get my HP back, and he got his HP back. I don't even have leftovers at all, so I don't know where I got that from. That's what you get for not paying attention. I go into Skarmory as Death Fodder. Skarmory, though, did its job well, getting up Stealth Rock, shuffling the team around, getting a lot of damage on that team. So, Skarmory, you will be missed. However, your sacrifice was not in vain, as you did a lot of valuable work for this team. I do have Garchomp, I do. And he has nothing that wants to take an Earthquake, so I'm okay with his firing off Scarf Earthquakes. Tristan Taylor, on the other hand, is taking so much damage, hasn't even done anything yet, and taking all that damage. Rough Skin's fine. I'm going for an Earthquake anyway. Garchomp is the one guy in this team I'm probably going to end up replacing. That's a crit. I don't know if that mattered or not. It looked like it was just on the spectrum of 2-hit anyway, but he left that in, so maybe he thought he could live it. Either way, the point is, I don't know if I want to. I'm going to replace Garchomp on this team. So I'm going to shuffle. I like this team a lot. I'm going to shuffle it around a bit, but I'm going to end up replacing Garchomp for something that can deal with fairy types easier. Because I already have, Latios, which is a special dragon type. I don't really need 2 dragon types. So he freezes the Conkeldurr. Freeze it. But I need to have Conkeldurr alive to take out that Greninja. I need to have that Mach Punch to Oko. So I go into Sylveon. I don't want to fuck with anything like that. He's Ice Shards me. That's totally fine. He wants to, outpace my Ice Punch. Crits me on the Ice Shard. So that's, kind of unfortunate that it did so much. But either way, I have to get a Heal Bell off. I have to go to the Ice Punch. Have to have the Ice Punch. I do live the Ice Punch. Get the Heal Bell off. That was just random as shit. I don't know what the hell that was. I'm not at my house. The internet at the house went out on my laptop, and then we just had some weird. Jump cuts are fun, right? So I've actually literally had to change location during recording this because of something out of my control happened. This is probably the first Pokemon video in the history of the internet where the same narration is done in 2 literally different cities. So I didn't change because of what happened. Something happened and I had to change, and that's just what happened. So we're doing that right now. He's trying to taunt Meg Delayed. He probably predicted me to switch and then went for a sword, thinking I would go for a Swords Dance. That's not on my agenda. I want to get rid of anything priority as soon as possible. So he then goes in a Sharpedo, and I know I can outspeed him after 1 if he's adamant, took the chance that he was. That's a close combat. That is another reason why Meg Delayed is the greatest duelist this side of Duelist Kingdom. There goes Sharpedo. Lola Bunny coming back out. I don't want to take a quick attack. I'm just going to -2. And I want to keep Meg Delayed alive because he's got the chance to live 1 quick attack at 0. But I figured if he wants to quick attack me, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna take 2, but he's gonna take 2, crits me again. He's gonna get those bouts of rough skin, so that's really unfortunate that he crit me again. I know I could have taken 2 of those, but unfortunately, that's the way that happens. But he gets rough skin. I guess that's cool. I have priority on Conqueror. I just gotta live it. But I know I can live a quick attack with Latios. Now here I'm like, okay, I can go for Dragon Pulse. He's got a switch. I can go for Dragon Pulse, thinking he's gonna go into Greninja, or go for Thunderbolt, thinking he's gonna go into either Greninja or Clefairy. I figured though, if he stayed in also, that would have been terrible. I figured Dragon Pulse is the best one, because worst case, I know I can deal a shitload of damage to Clefairy with Psyshock. If you wanted to stay in, and he can't kill me with anything, especially because I saw a Seismic Toss. I'm pretty sure his attack is Seismic Toss, so I figured Thunderbolt could have been nice, but if he stayed in, I could have caught both of those with Thunderbolt if he wanted to stay in. I could have gone for Psyshock, but I didn't want to go into Greninja on my Psyshock, and I could have, gone for Dragon Pulse. But so either way, he had an immunity to one of my attacks. Here I predicted him to go into Greninja on another Psyshock, and I do that and drop the hammer on that. But the point about that last turn was he had an immunity to my Thunderbolt, my Psyshock, and my Dragon Pulse. I had to pick which one, and he just guessed right. So, but I figured that was the safest option because Dragon Pulse hit both Greninja, Furlot, and Diggersby, and Diggersby was a threat, and if he wanted to go Fable, I could do damage to him anyway. And that's kind of what happened there. So. I go back into Seto Kaiba. I know I can live. No, I can live 1 quick attack. And it's going to prove right here, Seto Kaiba going to activate his trap card, and that's how he's going to put his fist in your face. Diggersby going down, Greninja dead. And I think all he has left is a very little HP Clefable, I do believe, and that is the way that happened. So we survived all of those crits. We made some nice, we made some plays at the end, and that Seto Kaiba taking out 4 Pokemon overall. So that was that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and didn't mind the jump cut too much. It was annoying, but it's okay. And rate, comment, sub. Make sure to stick around for the question of the day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.